What is going on, everybody? Alright, so you coming here to salvage, right? Well, let's get started. Alright. Gotta go over some necessities. Almost said necessities, that's not even a damn word. Alright. So, like usual, before we get started, we're gonna need us some Lux. Alright? We're gonna need a good bit of them. We're gonna be out here a while. Alright, and that's really for salvaging. Well, no, I lied to you. Hang on. We need that. And we need one of these. But, let's say you forget this, right? You done got all the way out here and you done forgot your tractor beam. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna come to this here. That's gonna say depot, and it's gonna say craft. Okay. Now, if you look right here, it's gonna say pyro multi-tool. Okay. So what you're gonna need is this amount of construction materials and this amount of recycled materials. Okay, or better known as RMC. Okay, you get this, the RMC, from scraping holes of ships, from scraping panels like what we're about to do. And then this here, the construction materials, is from when you fracture and suck up a ship, and all stored in here. Once you have both of those things, then you can hit this craft button, and it takes 8 seconds. Okay, same thing with the tractor beam. Alright, you need construction materials for this. You need this amount. And then same thing, you hit craft, it takes 4 seconds. Okay, and then you'll have it'll come out right here, and then you're good to go. Now, you can do the contracts for salvaging. That's a good way to kind of ease off into it. But we're out here trying to make money. What I'm talking about is this here. So, salvage. You can do these and pay a little fee and just go do all these missions here. Okay. What we're going to do in this video is we are going to be coming to Yila. Okay. Now, when you come to Yila, we're going, in my case, let's look to the right, but all we're looking for is this asteroid field. Okay. Now we're gonna cut our burners on, and I will see you. It takes like a minute, maybe. Like we're like halfway there. I'll see you when we get there. Alright, we're here. Now, keep in mind that Grim Hex is right there. Alright, that's Grim Hex. So, we're going to come this way. And we're just going to fly the opposite direction. The chances of you running into somebody out here is very, very low. Alright. Now, whether you're in nav mode, whether you're just in regular flight mode, it doesn't matter. What you're really going to be looking for or wanting to do is hit the middle mouse button until this pops up. So this is how we scan, okay? So we're just gonna go ahead and start tabbing, and we're gonna wait for an unknown to pop up. So while we're looking for unknowns, something I forgot to mention actually. So this bar here, when I scroll all the way down, that basically narrows the search field, meaning if I tab, we're not gonna, that one's popping up just because it's already been found. But when you have it all the way up like that, you're not gonna see the unknowns very clearly. Now when we bring it back up, that's basically going to open our field all the way up. But now when we hit tab, everything's going to pop up, right? All these unknowns. Now, what we're going to be looking for specifically is, let me go ahead and try it. Well, where does it show it in the Vulture? Okay. So what we're going to be looking for is this number here. Okay. And we're going to be looking for increments of 2,000. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on and so forth. Okay. So this one right here is 3,500. This is going to be for things like a prospector and a mole. Okay, which will be in a separate video. Now, when it says things like 3,500, what it's going to be, where is it at? I just had a rocket here. Well, I lost it. It is literally just an asteroid. That's what it'll say when you come up to it. Okay, what we're going to be looking for, see, that's 3,700. That's 3,400. That is 6,800. 1,850. 7,600. 3,400. Okay, we just got one. So it is in increments of 2. So this is 24,000. This is one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. This is going to be a lot. Now, I've done a video about this in the past where you had to basically watch this over here, this percentage go all the way up to 100, and then it popped up. You don't have to do that so much anymore, and I'll kind of show you what I mean when we get there. So really what I'm looking at is this here. Just looking how far we are away, and I'm just going to coast up to it. Alright, here we are. This is what I mean. It's going to pop up all of these, and it says debris on it. Okay, so this is a lot of panels. This is going to probably fill us up plus some. Alright, so what we're going to do, hit M as in Mary, and that's going to bring up our salvage heads. And we're not going to worry about sucking this up or trying to do any kind of fracture or anything like that. Literally, all we're going to do is just scrape these. Some people like to move the whole ship around when they do it. Me, I like to find a nice spot where I can get a good bit of it. Hit G as in Gary, and then just move your mouse around. And you don't have to worry about scraping at all. You see I'm kind of leaving some on the sides. We're really just going to go for the majority. Alright, got that side. Or got that little part. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rest of it. So now that we have filled up our hopper for the second time, we're going to go ahead and come to SC Trade Tools. You can just type that in the search bar and it will pop this right up. If you do not see the screen, go ahead and just click this button here, SC Trade Tools, and it will bring you here. And go all the way down to the bottom left, you'll see commodities. Click that. What we're going to be looking for is RMC. No? You have to recycle. Yeah, okay. So you have to type it out. Alright, so this is the best place to buy it. We're not really looking to buy, we're looking to sell. So the, oh wow, that's actually a lot better than what I thought it was. I thought it was 7,000 per. So we're not going to go to Pyro. I mean, I don't want to, not for $100 extra. So we're going to go to Terra Mills Hydro Farm on Selene. Alright, let's go ahead and go there now. Okay, so we're doing a high risk, high reward. Okay, so there's an Idris right, is that an Idris? Yeah, an Idris right there. So we're going to see if somebody's here or not. I don't see anybody, but you never know. And just make sure when you're looking, you glitch hard as hell. Okay, so make sure you have no frames when you're looking for people. There's a Vulture already here, having the same idea that we have. Okay, so just remember to cut your engines off, but we're going to make sure nobody is here. That Idris is really freaking me out. Okay. Got your engines off. Let's just go ahead and do it quick. Like I said, high risk, high reward. Can I be shot here? No. Okay, so I can't get shot. That's the good thing. We have armistice zone. Okay, so we got 32 SCU. Alright, let's go see how much that's worth. I think you should go sell over here. It's one of these. It's either this one or the other one. Let's go see. Alright, finally I found it. It was the last building I looked in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click our location. So we got 32 at 11K per. So we sold for $354,400. That is not bad. Alright, now we're ready to go do our next one. I will see you guys in the next video.